Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reviewing the Aucar Tesla-Style Screen for the Camaro. This stereo has been awesome, and like I said, this is a long-term review. I've had it for a while now, and I feel like now I could decide if this is a good product long-term wise. And I'm just going to go through all the features and everything. I meant to do this video a whole long time ago, guys, but videos keeps coming, sponsors keep coming, and of course they want their video as soon as possible, so I have to keep postponing this video. But today I made the time to go ahead and make it happen for you guys. So today is the day we're gonna go ahead and review this and show you all the key features and see if I still would recommend this product after a long time here for the Camaro. So let's go ahead and start. Alright guys, well, this is the radio. As you can see, it does look a little bit different than what I had on my other video and what you've seen on my Instagram accounts. So I had this really cool car launcher in this product, in this Tesla Screen, and it turned out it was making it a little bit buggy. I was blaming the head unit itself, but it turned out that ever since I uninstalled that car launcher, everything's been running smooth and a lot better. So that is one of the reasons you'll see a little bit different. Also, I do want to mention that if you did buy this product early stages, there is a new update, and that update was given to me by Aucar, and it fixed pretty much everything that I had that was wrong with this radio, which was a little bit of stuff. It is also good to mention that this radio, I got it pretty much as a prototype. It just barely hit the market. They wanted me to test it out, and from what I said is what they were fixing. So some of the things that were happening on my radio was not happening on other people's radio, since this was pretty much a prototype early stage stereo, which is why, let me go ahead and show you something. I'll go ahead and change the scene with the lighting. So this is why here it's really hard to see, but on these corners, for some reason, I got some cracking. So this screen kind of cracked here, kind of cracked there. It looked like it was just missing a little bit of glue, but that has been fixed. I've notified them, and they said that they have fixed this issue with the design, so don't worry about that. But it's something good to mention, because if this happens to your radio, it's a good, go ahead and talk to Aucar, and I'm sure they'll get it right for you. Because yes, it feels like it wasn't enough glue, and with the vibration and everything, it just started kind of ungluing, so it kind of cracked. It don't feel cracked from the back or from the top, so maybe it's just the glue coming off. I don't know. It looks cracked though, maybe from the inside. But that's basically the only wrong thing with this radio, is that as of now. Everything else is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to no flash here for you guys, and pretty much that's honestly the only thing wrong with this radio. The other things I had that was fixed by the updates was whenever I was in Apple CarPlay, the music will kind of take a small pause, play right back. But with the new update, that was fixed as well. So that's pretty much the only two cons, but like I said, they were completely fixed. The cracked screen, that is something that is not fixed. I guess that's how it's going to be. It don't affect me as much, but again, if you were to pay $1,000 roughly for this radio and that happened, I do see why you would be mad. So they did, like I said, repair that issue for future units. If that does happen to you, you might want to talk to them, because that shouldn't be normal. Anyway guys, let's go ahead and start. So to begin with, here we have our controls. I know the shift knob's going to be on the way, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this on the last one. That does get kind of annoying sometimes. You get used to navigating through it though, but whenever you need it, you can always put the shift knob back and it fixes the problem, just in case. But it does take something to get used to. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. So the controls, you'll find them all right here in the bottom. Here we can touch, but it'll change both of them. Keep that in mind. Obviously the car did not equip with dual climate, so it won't have it. And then we have different stuff here, you know. It's pretty responsive, as you can see. Let's say we don't want it there, but we want it right here. You know, this is pretty much the same thing as your climate control. Your heated seats, if you do have heated seats, they're right here. Of course, I have aftermarket seats, so that's gone. Also, this button right here also turns off the radio. As you can see right there, when I click, turns it off. So I'm gonna turn it on because it's West Texas, you know, even though it's night, super hot out here. Now we're gonna have with this is what the original one looks like, but you can change it to other ones, or like I did, install a car launcher. Just be careful because it might not run as smooth. So let's start with these right here. You get the Bluetooth music. This right here is going to be your Apple CarPlay. Let me see if I can focus that a little bit better. There you go, your video, navigation. Here's your music, which is pretty much your music from the USB. You got your Bluetooth again to make calls. You have your console, and you know, you could navigate through the menu here and customize whatever app you want there. Here we have the time, the elevation and stuff. If we do click right here in the bottom, we get all of our apps. With the new update, some apps disappeared, I guess, to make it better, consolidate them. Let me lower this for you. And so some stuff is not there. It used to come with Netflix and YouTube pretty much pre-installed. So I guess to save storage, that disappeared, but you can always install it here in the Play Store. So as the settings, here you have your camera. This is the beauty of it. You have a front camera and you have a rear camera. And while you're driving, you can have both of these on. So now the front camera does not come out automatically. You do have to open this app every time you want to see it. No big deal. And it's something cool that you can, a lot of the cameras will shut off after you do the reverse. When you do the reverse, it automatically takes you to the reverse camera though. That does happen automatically. Here we have our car settings, which pretty much is just for OnStar, so I really never use that. Here is the Apple CarPlay. For the Apple CarPlay, my address and everything pops up, and as soon as I connect to it, my microphone doesn't work. So I will insert a little clip about the CarPlay, just a little bit of how it looks right now. And well, that's how the CarPlay looks. Chrome is just a normal Chrome. You have a clock, but that clock is not for the system. It's just to see timers and stuff, and just some tablet normal stuff there. Here you have your dashboard, and this is pretty cool. Your oil pressure, oil temperature, battery voltage, coolant temperature, RPMs, and you have your speed right here. But all this is still in Celsius, so that don't really help as much here in the US, but there should be a new update to help with that as well, to convert it. And then going after that, we have our DSP, which is pretty much our equalizer. This is how your equalizer is going to look. You can also preset some, and you have some custom ones, which is the ones I already have made. This is how I put my system. As you can see, a lot of very good variable things you can change there. And also, this is where you control your subwoofers, your gain for your subwoofers, your filters. And then here we have the delays, in case you want the front to be a little bit forward, just that way the sound gets exactly at the same time. But this radio is very good at giving you already, so I have it in zeros, and this is just the gains for each individual channel. So as you can see, the back, I have it a little bit less because they are a little bit stronger. So that just equalizes everything, and that is that. So right after that, Gmail, Google, all this is normal. I do have a little camera installed in my dash cam, and that connects directly to this radio, and it pretty much records 24/7 as long as the car is open, or as long as it's on, I'm sorry. So I don't know why it's struggling to open. What you see, I don't want to open right now. It usually does open. We'll have to come back to that later, so we'll skip that one. Our HD video player is pretty much in a USB. You can connect and download videos off of YouTube and stuff, and you can put it in the USB and you'll see it through here. For copyright purposes, I cannot play that. So, but believe me, that works pretty good. And this is just pretty much, like I said, the maps and all that. Music player, that's from your phone. And in the Play Store. So Play Store, so this is pretty much just a big tablet slapped into your Camaro. Any app that you can get on the Play Store, you can get it here. You see, I think it's still trying to open that DVR stuff. So any app will work. As long as it's landscape, just keep that in mind. This is not horizontal. So anything of that will work. So you can do Netflix because you can watch it this way. You can do Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything you can imagine. Use your imaginations. You can even put games here and it will work. Now here we have our real settings. So here's where you change the home style. This is the one I have, the classic, which is the dark. You can also set your brightness for the day and the night. For example, day, and then the day is all the way max, of course. The night, you want to adjust it to whatever you like. Here you have your units and everything here. Here's going to have your sound gain. This is very important because when you do get the radio, everything's up to 30, so it's super loud. So you got to change these settings individually to kind of where you like it, where it's not too loud. Because if you have it on number 1 and it's blasting where you can't talk to the passenger, that's a problem, you know. So you want to level that out when you do get it. Equalizer again, we already went through that. The video is just video in motion, so when you exit, does it play like a little square while you're out of the menu? And then just the user, the boot logo, whenever it boots up, you can choose what logo. You can download that or put it through a USB. Also, you get a voice. So there is a voice assistant with the unit where you can tell it to play music, play Spotify, open Wi-Fi. You do get to tell it to do a lot of stuff. Now I did disconnect it from the microphone as well, because this video would be impossible to do if every time I said music it would just pop up the music. So I decided to unplug that, but you do have that as well. Here we have our network, GPS, wheel settings, software versions. Everything that you need for the system is here on the systems tab. So there you go. Also, if I didn't mention, the volume is right here. And then everything else is pretty much the same as any other radio, and this is all we have. But like I said, you can download anything you need from this Play Store. Other than that, that's pretty much it. It's not a big of a deal. It's not like you're doing rocket science out here. Everything is pretty responsive, as you can see. That one app, I'm not sure. That app is, there you go, guys. So that app records pretty much, like I said, as long as the car is on, it'll record everything and it'll delete automatically. But that does not come with the radio. That is a camera that I did have from the Digital Octopus, but it works with any of them. You just have to get an Android radio DVR camera. Highly recommend that. It's very awesome. But anyway, another thing you could download, and I did used to have it, which I need to re-download it, is my Bluetooth app for my lighting kits. So I could control my whole car on this unit alone. That is something that you can do, and something that I do recommend, because it's just awesome to be able to change your lighting here from the unit. And other things that I've done in the past is have my Spotify in here and download everything to the unit. That way I don't need my phone at all, and I'll still have my favorite songs in there. But like I said, when I updated, a lot of these things disappeared. So you do have to kind of keep that in mind. It might be up to you or not, and depending on your radio. And I know I was very behind on updates. I really was. I didn't know I have to contact them for updates. So make sure you do. If you do end up buying this radio, make sure you do have those. And what I can do is I can message them and just follow me on my Instagram, and I'll post a story when there's a new update, or I'll do some type of announcement that there's a new update for this radio. That way you don't miss an update. That's something that, let me text him, let me find out if I can do that. And if I can, it will be definitely on my Instagram. Anything else you want to see? Let me think of it. This is, again, the CarPlay. You can take off here. Here you have an extra menus right here, little quick menus. I'm trying to think. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I don't want to miss anything. But as you can see, I went through the apps they have. I went through this. This is pretty cool. I just need them to fix the units, and honestly, I think looks like that's it. Simple. Download whatever you want. Car launchers. This is where you'll be able to put your wallpaper. Back in when I posted my stories, people were asking me how did I put my wallpaper of the Stormtrooper. That's how I did it. You do it through car launchers. Car Launcher Pro. You also have the Nova launcher. Those are very good launchers. The Car Launcher Pro, however, was the one kind of glitching stuff, but I loved it. It didn't glitch for a while. I don't know why it glitched at the end, but it did. So I decided to keep it clean, keep it simple, and this is what I have right now. And I guess that's it, guys. I'll go ahead and do the outro real quick. And alright, guys, well, this is the long-term review for the Aucar Tesla Style. I still recommend it. I feel like it's working very good. Like I said, keep the updates going. That way you make sure it's running optimal. And also, like I said, it's a prototype, so I do hate that it has little cracked corners, but it is a prototype. Hopefully, you know, I could do something about it. It don't really bother me as much. It's something that you very have to look at. No one has pointed out at me either way, but I do want to say that when people get up in here, they think this is the coolest thing ever. In my opinion, and if you follow this channel, I feel like I might have cooler stuff to see, but for the average person, this is very cool to them. It's a very big screen. They love it, and absolutely I love it as well. So yes, I still recommend this product. Also, I want to mention that if you use coupon code ST432, you do get a little discount. As you guys know, I like to give out coupons to you guys because it benefits you, and for watching this video, I feel like I'm giving you back in some way, and that is in savings. But anyway, guys, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. There you're going to find content that does not make it to YouTube. You're going to find polls, videos, and just content that sometimes hits before than YouTube. You'll find it out there first. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of content. I have so many content coming out, guys, especially here in the summer. I have less things to do. I still have a lot of work to do in my personal life, of course, but I'm trying to push out that content for you guys. But anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video.